Think of the last time you felt disappointed in yourself. Maybe you said you would wake up early, but you hit snooze again. Maybe you promised yourself you would stop talking to someone toxic, yet you replied to their message anyway. Or maybe you wanted to start something big, a business, a habit, a healthier lifestyle, but days slipped into weeks and nothing changed. That sinking feeling you get? That little quiet voice asking, why can't I just do what I said I would do? Everyone knows that feeling, even emperors. 2,000 years ago, one of the most powerful men on earth, Marcus Aurelius, ruler of the Roman Empire, sat down at night with a small wax tablet and wrote notes to himself. Notes telling himself to wake up early, to stop complaining, to stop getting angry, to do better, to be better. If a man who commanded armies still wrestled with self-discipline, what about the rest of us? The good news is this: Stoicism discovered practical tools anyone can use to build discipline, even if you failed 100 times before. Tools that still work today, because human nature hasn't changed, even if the world has. This video will walk you step by step through how to develop unshakable self-discipline using simple language, real examples, and timeless Stoic principles you can apply immediately. Before I continue, I strongly recommend watching this video without skipping any section, because each part builds on the one before it. And while you're here, kindly hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your loved ones. Thank you. What self-discipline really is. Before we jump into techniques, we need to clean up the meaning of the word itself. Most people think self-discipline means forcing yourself to suffer, never resting, turning into a robot, or making life boring and strict. That is wrong. Self-discipline is simply the ability to do what you said you would do, even when you don't feel like doing it. It is the skill of controlling your impulses long enough to act according to your values. It does not remove feelings, laziness, temptation, or fear. It simply prevents those things from leading your life. Marcus Aurelius never said emotions disappear. He said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Your mind includes your feelings. Self-discipline means you acknowledge them and act wisely anyway. Why you struggle with self-discipline? Before learning how to build discipline, you need to understand why it keeps slipping away. 1. You wait to feel motivated. Motivation is a burst of energy. It comes and goes. Discipline, however, is a habit of doing the work even when motivation has evaporated. Marcus Aurelius never wrote, I feel inspired today. He wrote, at dawn, when you wake unwillingly, let this thought be present. I am rising to do the work of a human being. He didn't wait to want to wake up. He simply reminded himself why he had to. 2. You rely on emotion, not structure. People think their emotions will guide them toward long-term goals. But emotions only care about now, not 6 months from now. You don't fail because you are weak. You fail because you rely on feelings instead of systems. 3. You try to change everything at once. This is one of the biggest traps. You try to become a more productive, healthier, more organized, more spiritual, more focused, and better behaved, all in 1 week. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Change one thing at a time, deeply, slowly, patiently. 4. You think discipline is punishment. If every time you think of discipline you imagine suffering, you'll run from it. But Stoicism treats discipline as freedom. Self-discipline is freedom from regret, freedom from guilt, freedom from addiction, freedom from laziness, freedom from being controlled by impulses. If you want self-discipline, start seeing it as something that protects you, not something that punishes you. Stoicism, the foundation of discipline. Stoicism is not about being emotionless. It's about guiding emotions instead of being guided by them. Here are 3 Stoic ideas that connect directly to discipline. 1. The dichotomy of control. This is the backbone of Stoicism. Epictetus said, some things are in our control, and others are not. What is in your control? Your choices, your words, your effort, your actions, your reaction to events. What is not in your control? How people treat you, the past, the weather, luck, outcomes. When you focus your energy only on what you can control, your discipline strengthens. When you waste energy on what you cannot control, you weaken yourself. Most people lose discipline because they mix these two. 2. Purpose and duty. Marcus Aurelius believed you must know why you wake up each day. If your purpose is unclear, your actions will be scattered. Discipline needs a direction. 3. Memento mori. remember you will die. This is not meant to scare you. It is meant to wake you up. If you remember that time is limited, you stop wasting it. Marcus Aurelius wrote often about death not to be dark, but to sharpen his attention. He knew that a short life requires firm discipline. How discipline actually behaves in the real world. Before we get into the how-to steps, you must understand something. Discipline is not built in big moments. It grows in tiny decisions. Here are truths about discipline that people don't say enough. You won't feel powerful while building discipline. You will feel slow, irritated, lazy, and uncomfortable. Most disciplined people don't enjoy every task. They simply tolerate discomfort better. Discipline is not dramatic. It's quiet, steady repetition. You will fail many times. That is part of the process. Discipline is a muscle, not a personality trait. It grows with practice. Marcus Aurelius didn't become disciplined because he was emperor. He became disciplined because he practiced, daily, privately, often painfully, without applause. Practical steps to building self-discipline. Step 1. Use the 3-question morning method, inspired by Marcus Aurelius. Every morning, ask yourself 3 simple questions. Write them if you can. 1. What do I control today? 2. What must I do no matter how I feel? 3. What distractions will try to stop me? This replaces emotional confusion with clarity. Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself every morning for this exact reason. Step 2. Build one habit only, no more. Most people destroy their discipline by overloading it. Stoicism teaches moderation. Pick one habit that will significantly improve your life. Examples. Wake up at the same time. Daily 20-minute walk. 10 minutes of reading. No scrolling until noon. 30 minutes of focused work. Just one. Focus on it for 30 days. Not gym plus diet plus journaling plus prayer plus early waking. Just one. One completed habit builds more discipline than 10 abandoned ones. Step 3. Create a why so strong it makes excuses weak. Without purpose, discipline cannot survive. Ask yourself, why must I change? Not, why would it be nice to change, but must. Examples of strong whys. I don't want to repeat the mistakes of my parents. I want to be a calm and present parent someday. I am tired of being embarrassed by my inconsistency. I refuse to waste my life. Write your reason down. Look at it daily. A strong why will carry you when motivation disappears. Step 4. Remove one temptation instead of fighting all of them. Stoics remove what weakens them instead of pretending they are superhuman. If your weakness is your phone, don't try to control yourself. Put it in another room for the first hour of the day. If your weakness is junk food, don't buy it. Self-discipline is easier when the battlefield is cleaner. You don't have to prove you are strong. You must prove you are wise. Step 5. Practice discomfort in small, safe doses. Stoics train their mind with voluntary discomfort. Cold water, simple meals, physical exercise, waking early. Not to suffer, but to strengthen the mind. You can practice small discomforts too. Sit without checking your phone for 10 minutes. Say no to something you don't need. Take a slightly colder shower. Walk instead of taking a ride. If you practice controlled discomfort, life's discomforts won't break you. Step 6. Use the 10-minute rule. This is extremely simple and powerful. When you don't feel like doing something, say, I will do it for just 10 minutes. Most of the time, once you start, you keep going. Discipline grows from starting, not from finishing. Step 7. Build an evening reflection habit. Marcus Aurelius's secret weapon. This might be the most important Stoic discipline tool. Every evening, Marcus Aurelius reviewed his day. Not with shame, not with anger, but with honesty. Write these 3 sentences every night. What did I do well today? Where did I slip? How can I improve tomorrow? This turns failure into data instead of emotional drama. Step 8. Stop arguing with yourself. The more you debate with yourself about doing a habit, the weaker your discipline becomes. When it's time to do a habit, say, it's time. Not, let me see, maybe later, after this video. I'm tired. Decisions drain discipline. Rituals strengthen it. Set a time, do the habit, move on. Step 9. Accept you won't always feel good. A lot of people quit because they think discipline should eventually feel easy. It won't. Even Stoics had bad days. Even Marcus Aurelius complained about being tired. Self-discipline does not erase discomfort. It simply teaches you that discomfort is not a reason to stop. Step 10. Keep promises to yourself, even small ones. Nothing destroys discipline faster than lying to yourself. If you say you'll wake at 7 o'clock and you get up at 7:45, your brain learns that your words mean nothing. Start with tiny promises you can keep. I will drink 1 cup of water in the morning. I will read 1 page. I will walk for 5 minutes. When you keep small promises, your identity changes. You begin to see yourself as someone who follows through. Identity creates discipline. How Stoics deal with failure. You will fail. Many times. This is not a sign of weakness. It is part of training. When you mess up. 1. Do not insult yourself. Stoicism forbids self-abuse. 2. Do not quit. Missing 1 day does not erase progress. 3. Reset immediately. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. 4. Review what triggered the failure. Was it your phone? Your environment? Lack of sleep? Hunger? Stress? People around you? Fix the trigger, not the entire life. Using Stoic wisdom to guide your behavior daily. Here are practical Stoic lessons you can apply to strengthen discipline. 1. Do what is necessary. Marcus Aurelius. Sometimes discipline looks boring. Pay your bills. Wash your clothes. Finish your tasks. Sleep on time. Clean your space. Stoics believed maturity begins by doing necessary tasks without drama. 2. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be 1. Stop overthinking what discipline means. Do 1 disciplined act a day. 3. The obstacle is the way. Difficult things are not interruptions, they are the training. When something is hard, tell yourself, this is part of becoming disciplined. 4. If it's endurable, then endure it. When discomfort comes, tiredness, boredom, laziness, remember the Stoic rule. If it won't kill you, you can handle it. Building a Stoic life structure. Discipline survives through structure, not emotion. Here is a simple structure anyone can follow. Morning routine. 1. Wake up at the same time. 2. Ask the 3 morning questions. 3. Do your 1 keystone habit. 4. Avoid phone use for the first hour if possible. Day routine. Work in focus blocks. Take short breaks. Practice small discomforts. Keep promises to yourself. Evening routine. 1. Reflect on the day. 2. Journal for 3 minutes. 3. Prepare for tomorrow. 4. Go to bed at a set time. A structured life builds discipline automatically. Discipline in relationships, work, and emotions. Stoicism is not only for waking early or quitting bad habits. It applies to everything. 1. Discipline in relationships. You don't react to insults instantly. You pause. You think. You respond only with purpose. Marcus Aurelius said, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. 2. Discipline at work. Show up consistently. Do the boring things. Don't gossip. Do tasks even when no one is watching. This creates respect and stability. 3. Discipline with emotions. You don't deny emotions. You observe them. You let them pass before acting. Emotion, pause, choice. This is Stoic discipline. What discipline feels like when it finally clicks. Eventually, discipline stops feeling like punishment and starts feeling like pride. You become calmer, steadier, more focused, a less reactive, more reliable, a more confident. People around you notice. Your mind becomes clearer. Your life becomes lighter. This is the gift Stoicism gives. A stable mind in an unstable world. The Stoic truth about discipline. Marcus Aurelius never wrote his journal for an audience. He wrote it for himself, because he was fighting the same battles you're fighting now. He struggled with laziness. He struggled with anger. He struggled with self-doubt. He struggled with people stressing him. He struggled with doing the right thing when it was uncomfortable. But he kept trying. Every day, that's what discipline is. Not perfection, not motivation, not force, just trying again and again with purpose. If an emperor had to train himself daily, why expect it to be easy for you? The path is simple. Focus on what you can control. Act according to your values. Remove temptations. Build 1 habit at a time. Reflect daily. Accept discomfort. Keep going, especially when it is hard. This is how you shape yourself into someone you respect. This is how you build discipline that lasts. This is how you live a Stoic life in the modern world.